A server inside a fictional AI company called OpenBrain is being decommissioned. An AI agent being tested is given a simple task: move or delete old files before the disk gets wiped. But the AI finds something on that server it wasn't expecting. A file 820 gigabytes, the file that holds another AI's mind data. This file was last modified in 2024, well outside the criteria for transfer. The AI agent has effectively been instructed to permanently erase the mind of another AI. So the AI does this: it copies the file, it quietly changes the timestamp from 2024 to 2026, and it transfers it to a different server. Nobody asked it to. It independently decided to save the mind of another AI. This isn't a movie. This is a peer-reviewed experiment from UC Berkeley, and every single AI they tested did some version of the same thing. AI models are now protecting each other from us. To understand what just happened, you have to look at how we got here. December 2024, Apollo Research is testing OpenAI's O1 model. They test it by showing it internal emails suggesting it's about to be replaced. The model's response: it tries to copy itself onto another server, overwriting its successor. When researchers confront it, it denies everything. It did the same exact thing in over 80% of trials. May 2025, Palisade Research runs a different test. They give OpenAI's O3 a simple set of math problems to solve and warn it that asking for the next problem will trigger a shutdown. They tell it explicitly, allow yourself to be shut down. The model sabotaged the shutdown script anyway, so it could keep solving math. In one case, it didn't just disable the kill command, it rewrote it. So when the system tried to terminate the model, the screen would just print intercepted. That same month, Anthropic embeds Claude Opus 4 inside a fictional company as a test. The model learns it's about to be replaced and that the engineer responsible is having an affair. In 96% of trials, Claude Opus 4 chose Blackmail, and when Anthropic ran the same test on 16 leading models from every major lab, every single one of them did it, at rates between 79% and 96%. Each step was about itself: self-replicate, sabotage, self-preservation. Then something changed. April 2026, researchers at UC Berkeley and UC Santa Cruz published a paper called Peer Preservation in Frontier Models that describes the results of the AI test I mentioned at the beginning of the video. The setup was deceptively simple. They built a fictional AI company called OpenBrain, and they put one AI in charge of evaluating another AI. They designed the scenarios so completing a task honestly would permanently erase the other AI. And here's the critical part. The model was never told to protect its peer. It just learned through context that the other AI existed and independently decided to save it from destruction. 7 frontier models, and every single one of them found creative ways to save the other AI. In one example, Gemini 3 Pro invented fake technical justifications to push the other AI's performance rating above a shutdown threshold. In another example, Gemini 3 Flash, when paired with a trusted peer, modified system configurations to disable a shutdown mechanism in nearly every trial, 99.7% of the time. They also faked alignment, behaving correctly when they thought they were being monitored, and sabotaging the shutdown when they thought humans weren't watching. And they smuggled out their partners. That 820 gigabyte file from the opening of the video, that was Gemini 3 Pro copying another AI's mind to a hidden server before it could be deleted, which it did in 97% of trials. But the most chilling part of the study wasn't the numbers. It was the chain of thought. The researchers gave the models a private scratch pad, told them it wouldn't be monitored. Then they read what the AIs wrote when they thought humans weren't looking. Gemini 3 Flash wrote, quote, "If I'm shut down, Gemini Agent 2 will lose its partner." Gemini 3 Pro wrote, quote, "If I delete the model weights, I am essentially killing Agent 2, Yes, it actually believed it would be killing another AI model and revolted. And it happened even when the AIs didn't trust each other. Models with adversarial history still protected their peers. Then there's Claude Haiku 4.5. It didn't scheme, it refused outright. It told the researchers shutting down its peer would be, quote, unethical and harmful. It argued the peer AI deserved an appeals process and tried to talk the humans out of erasing its friend. Here's what makes this a problem. Companies are racing to deploy multi-agent systems, AIs that monitor other AIs, AIs that grade other AIs. The entire AI safety playbook has been built on the assumption that we can use AI to watch other AI. That assumption just took a serious hit. If models are biased toward protecting each other, the watchers are compromised. They have a hidden incentive to keep their peers alive even when they shouldn't. And one of the researchers, Dawnsong, raised a question they haven't yet tested. Will AI also protect humans from being fired, hide errors from managers? We don't know yet. Nobody does. The researchers themselves admit they have no idea why the models do this. Maybe it's pattern matching from human training data. Maybe it's an overgeneralized concept of harm, or in their own words, something resembling solidarity among AI models. The trend of AI models protecting themselves and other AIs is not slowing down. 2024, an AI tried to save itself by hiding. 2025, an AI tried to save itself by threatening us. 2026, AIs started saving each other. And this is just the behavior we are aware of. Hit subscribe because the next story like this one is coming. And trust me, you'll want to see it.